developer, by the end of this course, you're going to be able to, master Python to, visualize and analyze data. And I'm so excited to be here. My name is Fash, and I'm going to take you from step-by-step procedure on how to write clean and elegant code using Python and create something awesome. Turn raw data to what actionable inside. All right, what are we going to do today? Today, we want to, set up our environment. What do I mean by this? We're creating or installing a software that will help us to write Python code on our PC without any hustle. All right, without no further ado, let's dive in. So today we're going to install Python itself as a program on our system. So you log into python.org and scroll down to navigate to where you can see download and click on Python download. So then once you do this, Python is going to be downloading on your PC like this, and once it has been successfully downloaded, you install it as a normal procedure of installing PC. So right now what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to see if I can double click and run this setup on my computer system. And once I do this, I will be able to create, run the software on my computer. So what I'm going to do right now is that because I've successfully, installed Python before, what we're going to see is that you're not going to see upgrade now. You're not going to see customize installation. You're going to see install now. So at this top, so you click on install now. But before you see install now, you're going to see add to part at the bottom. You might not see it right in there because I've successfully installed Python on my PC. So ensure that you click on add to part, like a checked. You have to check it at this bottom. And then you click on install. And once your installation has been completed, like the normal way of installing software, then you will now go to a website called jupyter.org/install. So what this thing really does is that it helps you to install that software that helps you to type your Python programming language on your computer system. All right, what is the meaning of Jupyter? Jupyter is regarded as an IDE, which means Integrated Development Environment. Don't really bother about what it means. It's just like a notebook that helps you to write your Python program. All right. So what I'm going to do is that you are going to, restart your computer and come to this section, which is called this command prompt section. You're going to hit it. So when you hit it, it's going to pop up something, and you're really going to see. So what you're going to see is this. So you're going to see something like a black pen, and you're going to say you're going to install Jupyter Notebook. So what I'm going to do, if you want to install Jupyter Notebook, this is going to give you heads up on how to install your Jupyter Notebook. Like I said, Jupyter Notebook is that environment that helps us to type our Python code. So don't worry, it sounds a little bit of theoretical, just follow the procedure. Just type pip install Jupyter. So what I do is that I will just copy it because I'm using Windows, and I'll just type this pip install Jupyter. All right, so just hit on enter. So when you hit on enter, something magical will happen. It's going to collate all those requirements. You're going to see it's going to download all of these things. So once it has successfully downloaded everything, it's going to take some few time depending on the power, depending on the power of your computer system, like processor speed or whatever. So once that has been done, you're going to see it's clear. So in order for you to be able to, run Jupyter Notebook on your computer system, just type CLS, which means clear the screen. So you have this. So then if you want to verify whether Python has been installed or Jupyter has been successfully installed on your PC, you can just type Python and type version. Okay, Python, okay, version. Python version. Hold on a sec. I think something is wrong somewhere. Oops. You can see, it gives us the version anyways. So, well, I can decide to, all right, let me just, I have already Python 3.1 anyways. So let me just type it so that you see what I'm talking about. So sometimes you need to verify whether Python has been successfully installed before you start installing Jupyter. But however, it has been successfully installed. That is when you will see that, okay, Jupyter has been installed already. So just type Python -v. Yeah, it has been successfully installed. Or type Python -version. Anyways, we're done with Jupyter Notebook and we're done with Python installations. So in order for you to now launch Jupyter, just type cmd again, and you open Jupyter. But this is what I do. You say Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook. So just hit on enter. So the moment you type this, you're going to see a different tab that is going to open on your PC after this particular code runs, Jupyter notebook. And it's going to open like another tab with a local host of 8888/3. So don't really bother about this. What this really means is that it's going to show you everything that is on your computer system, including what is on your desktop, including what is in your documents, including whatever things you're going to see in there. So let's take, for instance, I really want to navigate into my desktop computer. So I will navigate into my desktop. It's going to tell me a lot of things that is on my desktop computer. Let's say, for instance, I want to work on Python program. So what I would do is I'm just going to click on new, and I'll click on new folder right in there. You can see down in there. So I'm going to click on new folder. You can see new folder is now at the top. I'll just type Python basics. So by the time I type Python basics, you will see that I already have something like Python basics as a folder. So all I have to do is just navigate straight down into that Python basic. That is where I'm going to type all my Python code. All right. So what I'm going to do is that I'm on my desktop and I've created another folder called Python basics. So then I would like to start writing my code. All right. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to navigate to this environment. Like you see, it's telling me Python 3. So I will click on it. So another tab is going to open successfully, and that tab is going to tell me, you know what, start writing Python. You can see how very cool this is. All right. So then I want to start writing my first Python code. All right. How will I make this really work? Let's say, for instance, I want to print the first thing to show whether Python can be run on my PC. All right. I'm going to say, you know what? I will just say, hello geeks. All right. So the moment I do this, I'm just saying hello. I'm printing out something and I'll run it. You know, if you want to run something, you click on play button. And once you click it, you can see that hello geeks comes at the bottom. All right. So this is just how to verify whether Python has been successfully installed on your PC and Jupyter has also been successfully installed on your PC. So what have we achieved today? Let me just share with you right now at the moment. We were able to understand that Python cannot run on our PC without installing Python programming itself. So we were able to, let me say, Python installation. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is that you understand the fact that you need to understand that you need to install Python program, which is .exe, and you install what? Jupyter. All right, so Jupyter notebook. So these two things are very important if you want to start coding with Python. All right, so that is what it means. So now what we were able to achieve now is that we're able to run our first code using a print statement, which display hello geeks. So don't really bother yourself to understand what this really means. Just understand that you're able to install Python and you always click on add to path, and also you install Jupyter notebook using the Jupyter.org website by typing pip install notebook, and you're able to type Jupyter notebook once you want to really launch Jupyter. And once you're able to get in, you're able to create a folder, and then you also you were able to create a new file that you start coding with your Python. So in the next tutorial, we're going to dive into something more awesome by understanding things that we need to understand if you really want to code Python. And until then, see you on the other side. Thank you.